Tradition's been thrown into new beginnings. The first time of full Highland Games in Ballater since the coronavirus pandemic. The Prince of Wales, or the Duke of Rothesay as he's known in Scotland, is a keen attendee of Ballater's Highland Games. But the royal connection goes back much further than that, as local MP Andrew Bowie explains.
Queen Elizabeth is known to very much enjoy the months that she spends on royalty side every year. And of course here in Ballater, the connection to the Prince of Wales, the Duke of Rothesay, as you say, just up the road. So we're very proud of the links and the connections to not just the Highland Games, but to the entire region. We very much feel that this is their second home and that they feel very much at home here.
Queen Victoria attended the nearby Braemar gathering in 1848. She enjoyed it so much she granted the gathering with a royal patronage almost 20 years later. Today, the Queen and senior members of the royal families stick to tradition. James Dawkins is a heavy field athlete. He explains it's not quite as simple as just tossing the caber. It requires months of training.
Generally it's a lot through the winters, lifting weights, and then as soon as the light nights come you can get out throwing just as many times during the week you can. And then once the summer comes you're throwing every weekend pretty much, so you get a lot of throwing.
James's favourite event is hammer throw. A round metal ball weighing up to 10 kilograms is attached to a wooden stick and whirled around and released. The further away it lands, the better. But special shoes are needed.
These are the hammer boots, which mine are in a little bit bad nick. It's just a spike, so you dig your toes in when you're throwing the hammer because you're coming up, just to give you leverage and balance so you can throw it quicker and further, hopefully.
Sports perhaps requiring slightly less strength, including tilt the bucket, which I was unlucky enough to have a go at. Running and spectacular Highlands dancing appears to entertain the crowds. Some have travelled many miles to see the tradition for themselves. With a 3-year wait for 2022's annual Highland Games, the community hopes the wait for next year's Games won't be quite so long. Cameron Walker, GB News, Ballater.